So, where are we? Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, a North Atlantic island nation with a population of just under half that of the Boise, Idaho metro area. So, what happened? After coming to power in 2013, promising to crack down on foreign creditors who helped contribute to the major recession Iceland experienced several years prior, Prime Minister Sigmundur Gunnlaugsson has stepped down from his post amid large protests. On Monday, the Prime Minister vowed on national television that he would not resign. On Tuesday, he resigned. The protests were the result of findings that the Prime Minister, instead of revealing the stake he owned in an offshore shell company, sold it to his wife for the princely sum of $1. The night before a new Icelandic law came into effect that would have required him to reveal his, but not his wife's, ownership. His wife went on to use the company to invest millions that the couple had inherited, dodging tax laws in the process. So, why should we care? This is just one example of many, many politicians and their close associates around the world who have just been implicated in scandals like this. The reveal comes from the so-called Panama Papers, a massive leak of documents from an international law firm based in Panama, specializing in trust, tax, and international law. Oh, and when I say massive, I mean massive. You may recall the WikiLeaks scandal back in 2010. The leaked documents in the Panama Papers contain more than 1,500 times the data that WikiLeaks revealed. That's like comparing the height of a soda can to the Washington Monument. The case of the Prime Minister of Iceland is a relatively straightforward one. But this is worldwide, at a time when public faith in governmental and banking institutions is at dismal lows. Iceland's case was a peaceful transition, and no one ever expected any serious violence to come of it, but Iceland is a very stable, relatively wealthy state. We can't say the same of plenty of other countries affected by this leak, like Morocco, a country rocked by Arab Spring protests just a few years ago, or Saudi Arabia and Russia, states already experiencing economic downturns due to low oil prices, with state structures that haven't been able to effectively deal with these downturns. On top of this, in the Western world, anger at economic and political institutions has resulted in the rise of anti-globalist parties and other political movements. Hostility toward free trade, foreign military intervention, and immigration has become quite popular in many Western countries, with the United Kingdom in particular facing a referendum on leaving the European Union in a couple of months. To sum it up, the situation in Iceland is just one case of the global issue that is the Panama Papers, representing a major and, frankly, justified lack of trust in political and economic elites, and we should expect serious changes in political structures and sentiments in the wake of this reveal the world over.